welcome back to my channel. If you can hear a noise in the background, it is the dishwasher that's on. Hopefully it doesn't get too annoying. So for today's video, I'm going to show you what is in the December's issue of the Geek Gear Harry Potter subscription box. Now if you follow my channel, you know that I'm a big Harry Potter fan, hence the Slytherin hoodie, and I subscribed to this box I think it was last November, because I've just missed the cut-off date for November. My first box was actually December's, so I've been getting this for just over a year now, and I'll show you what's in the box first, and then I'll give you my honest opinion of what's been going on just lately once I've shown you everything. The reason why my box is red, because I chose, when I very first ordered the box, I chose this Gryffindor house. You do have different options. When you first order your box, you are asked your t-shirt size and your house, and if you don't have a preference, you can pick mixed house, but at the time I chose Gryffindor. So you always get a t-shirt in the box, which is the first item that's on top. This is this month's t-shirt design. They're usually designed by Geek Gear themselves, so you're not going to find them anywhere else. You won't be able to buy them anywhere else, which is always a nice thing. Sometimes they're a bit off, sometimes they're good. The next thing in this box is in this night bus box, and if we open the box up, it is the shrunken head, which obviously will take his hair out and whatever. I've actually got one of these that talks from the Warner Brothers Studios when I went, so it's a nice little addition to add to it. Next thing we have is this, this is an art print. We open this out, they've had someone design this for them, so that's pretty cool. It's on quite thick, I think it's card, I'm not really sure what it is. It tells you who the artwork's by there. So again, the annoying thing, one of the annoying things is when you have art prints, they always roll them, which is fine because obviously they've got to put it in the box, but then when it comes to framing them or anything like that, it'll take you a nightmare to get that to lay flat. But that's just a little thing that annoys me. Not everyone. So the next thing in here was something called a noble. It says Noble Wands trademark, and although we have been getting wands, that's what wand is in it. It says it is length 13.5 inches with a unicorn hair core in English oak wood type. Now they're not actually made of, obviously not unicorn, they're not actually made of wood, they're made of resin with like a metal core to give the appearance of wood, and this is what the wand in this month's box was. It's actually a really nice wand, and pretty heavy as well. And like I said, that's resin with a metal core. Now we have had wands in the past. Now I don't know if that is someone's wand, because the other thing is they design their wands themselves and they're sort of inspired by, they're not allowed to say that they are actually this person's wand. So over the past boxes we've had Ron's broken wand and Ron's fixed wand. Fred and George Weasley's wand, there's been a Death Eater wand, and I think there was another one, I'm not sure, but you have to sort of find out yourself whose wand they are, so I'm not sure if that is anyone's wand. If it is, let me know, but if not, it's just one other thing. And the reason why they've put that in the box is because they want you to subscribe to Noble Wands. I don't know if it's a subscription that they're doing through them, or if it's actually a company they've partnered with and it's a separate subscription as well as this one. But basically it says here, if you want to subscribe to it, use the code NOBLE10 to receive a 10% discount on your first order. There's no prices on it. It just says it's a brand new premium subscription which brings your exclusive wand every month. We promise that each of these wands will never have been seen anywhere else. We encourage all of our customers to send in any designs they may have created for a chance at having their wands featured in our subscriptions. Each of these wands comes beautifully presented in a Noble Wands branded box and contains a card describing the wand's length, core and wood type. This exciting new subscription will be delivered monthly and shipped to all major countries. So I think that's a separate subscription to this, so it means more out of pocket if you want that one. No mention of how much that is, and you just get one wand a month. I'll tell you my opinion on that in a second. The next thing is a card. This is just a Happy New Year from Geek Gear. Just says a massive thank you for subscribing to our boxes throughout 2018. We wouldn't be where we were today without our customers' continued support. More on that. Wishing you all the fun-filled, geeky and simple magical New Year's from all of us at Geek Gear. So nice little touch to put a card in. The next you always, well not always, most of the time you'll get one officially licensed product and everything else is sort of inspired by. So this month's officially licensed product was a Niffler keychain. And what else is not? You always get one of these which tells you what's in the box. So it's always best to save that till last, otherwise you're going to be disappointed. The next thing is there's 2 of these recipe cards. If you've been getting the boxes for a while, you know that one of the boxes had a recipe folder in it, and then each month we've been getting 1 or 2 recipe cards to put in. This one's for butterscotch cupcakes, and this one is for custard creams. And then the last thing in the box is always a print, and this is the one I got. So that's everything that was in December's box. Now if we look at the little pamphlet that you get with it, it states, I did notice that it says the recipe, where was it? Where did I read it? Oh, here it is, in the middle. Regarding the recipe cards, it says, we regret to reveal the news that this month's recipes will be the last in the cookbook series, but they're working hard on something new and exciting to replace it for 2019. So those are the last 2 recipe cards. So if you've been collecting it from the very beginning, they will be your last 2. If not, and you've only just subscribed to the box, they're stopping after these ones. There won't be any more. Yeah, so there. Oh, that print says it was one of 2 choices that was selected for you. I got this one, but that was the other one. And as you can see in here, always in brackets, it'll tell you what it's designed. So that says designed by Geek Gear, which is the shrunken head. And then it says the Niffler product is licensed by Warner Brothers. So it does tell you where each of the items have come from in the boxes. Now, as far as the boxes go, that one's not a bad one. When I very first started subscribing to them, they were exciting to get them. They were good. The box designs looked like Newt's suitcase. You ripped it open. They were so nice to get the boxes. They then, and originally when I subscribed, I paid $19.99 a month plus shipping for my box. And then when they changed, I think it was January last year, they made a big bold claim that they were going to be changing the box designs, and some of the items that were in the box, they were going to be more fantastic and better than ever. And they overpromised on January's box. I'm not the only person that thinks this. I'm a moderator on a Harry Potter deals group, which I'll leave in the description box below if you want to join for any Harry Potter bargains and all sorts of goodies. But it seems to be the general consensus on the group is that they overpromised on January's box. It was supposed to be bigger and better and more items, and when it came, the items that were in it were actually handcrafted items, which is fine, but when they overpromise on so many different things, I think there was a handcrafted cushion cover, a bath bomb, and soap and candle, which were fine, but when you're subscribed to a Harry Potter box and they promise bigger and better and it comes and it's handcrafted, it's sort of and that was when they changed the box designs to what they are now, these ones, just in different house colours. They also put the price up. So because I started my subscription last year when the prices were $19.99, I still pay $19.99 because that's what my subscription started at. But from now, or for the last couple of months, they are now $24.99 plus $2.95 postage. So you're not far off £30 for the box, which in my opinion is too much. I mean, I've toyed with cancelling the box quite a few times because I think what I pay is too much sometimes for what you get in it, but I'm stuck because I do like getting the box, so I'm kind of torn between cancelling and not cancelling. But in my opinion, pushing nearly £30 for a box that has that contents in it is too much to ask people to buy monthly as well. And it's not just that. I mean, if it was good quality in the box, then okay, it's worth the price. But what we've, not just me, a lot of other people have noticed that the quality of the boxes has deteriorated quite a lot. Now, I do love these boxes and I did love getting them, but the quality of the boxes has started to get a little bit annoying, especially when you're paying a lot of money for them. I can't remember what month it was, but one month in particular, you got the box arrived, opened it, and to look in it, you instantly just, the thought that came to mind was, well, something happened and they just sort of had to throw this box together. You, like I said, you always get one t-shirt, but this particular box, you got 2. And then the items, one of the items was a repeated item from a past box. There was no officially licensed product in that one. And it just really seemed like they struggled to get that month's box together. They didn't know what to put in it, so they just threw anything in it and just got them out. And from that point, that seemed to be the downfall then. every month it seems to be like there may be one less item, or the item's not as good quality, the item's disappointing. They always give you a hint on what's in next month's box, which you can see on, where's it gone? On the back of the, I don't know where it's gone now. On the back of the booklet that you get in it, they give you a hint for next month's box, and a lot of the time they will overhype them hints, and you think, oh, it's going to be such a really nice, like, good licensed product, and then it's something, yeah, really pants. I think there's so much they could do with the boxes that they're just not, and I don't know if it's because the amount of orders that they have now for the boxes has sort of overwhelmed them a bit, and they're just, I wouldn't say struggling, but I just think they just kind of, yeah, there's not much thought going into the boxes as there used to be, and I can tell that from the boxes that I've had previously to the boxes that you get now. Like I said, this one is an improvement from the last 2 boxes, which, yeah, well, in fact the last 4 or 5 boxes, this is an improvement on what we had been getting. Now, a lot of people ask what they are, and on the group a lot of people ask and they all get quite excited, and a lot of people, yes, they are good boxes if you're a Harry Potter fan. But I'm not going to lie and say they're absolutely fantastic and you need to spend your money now. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I wouldn't be saying it if I was. They don't pay me to have these boxes. I buy these out of my own money. And the frustration over the last year is just, I need to be honest with people that want to buy the box. Yeah, that's what I think about it. And also the shipping that... yeah, the shipping's got later and later and later. I mean, originally you get an email to say that your box will be shipped between, it used to be the 21st and 26th of every month. And they would start dispatching boxes on the 21st, so that by the time the 26th came around, actually most people had already got their box. I used to get mine on the 22nd of every month, so like the day later. And then as this sort of year went on, obviously with an increase in orders, they changed it to now that you will get them dispatched between the 26th and the 30th of every month. Which you think, fine, I'll still get it by the end of that month that it's for, but no, actually you will get it probably a week to a week and a half after the 30th. So deliveries got even later and later. And then even with December's box, which is this one, they always do Christmas box in November because they know December with the postage and the holidays and whatever that it's not going to get to you. So even with December's box, it actually came a couple of days ago, and they emailed out to say that they would be dispatched between the 21st and the 30th of December. So even with, yeah, and it came probably 2 days ago. So that's a week and a bit after Christmas. So even with, if you take into account the fact that you've had Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and then you've had New Year's Day and all that into it, if they'd started shipping them out on the 21st, by the time postage kicked off again, the beginning of January, a few days later, people's boxes should already have been in the system and should already have been getting there. And when I put a post out on the group about 2 days ago to see if people had been had received theirs, not one person said they'd actually got theirs. So again, postage is late. And the other thing I want to mention actually is customer service. They are absolutely awful for customer service. I know this sounds like a bit of a moan video, but I wanted it to be my honest opinion, and this is just what's been going on. I don't want people to buy the box thinking that it's all going to be hunky-dory, because at the moment it isn't. The customer service is absolutely ridiculous. You cannot get hold of them for anything. You can email, they've got an email if you've got an issue, like it's been a problem payment, if you want to know where your box is lost, it hasn't turned up, anything basically, you're supposed to email them, and you will never get an email back. And then when you do, they will state that they are running behind on emails and they have a 1 to 2 week wait on a reply for an email. That'll be the last contact you get. You'll never get an email back from them. I've never had an email back from them. The only way you seem to be able to get some sort of response from it is on Twitter. If you send them if you send them a direct message on Twitter, you'll never get a message back. If you tweet them, sometimes they'll message back. I know people messaged them about the December box asking where it was, and not one person got a message back. I did send them a tweet a couple of days ago just to see if they had been shipped out, so we knew when people to expect it. Never heard anything back. Yeah, they are absolutely awful to actually get customer service. Now, you will find people that are on YouTube that are a lot bigger channels than mine, a lot bigger channels that do get these boxes, and they will absolutely rate these boxes. They will get fantastic customer service, they will get on-time delivery, whatever. And I don't know if that's, I'm just speculating here, but I don't know if that's because they are on YouTube and obviously they want it to appear like they're good at what they do, so they will reply to those people. And yeah, it just seems like everybody else, you pay for your box, once you start, I mean, for me as a customer buying this box, it just seems like now that once you start your subscription with them and you've started getting your money, it's a rolling month-to-month subscription, so you're not tied into anything. You can cancel at any time, but it does seem like once they've got your money and you started subscribing to it, that's it then. You'll get the box when you get the box. If you've got a problem or an issue, good luck getting hold of us. Yeah, they've really started getting disappointing. And as much as I've toyed with, now saying all that, and I know that's really negative, and saying all that, I have toyed with cancelling the box, but I'm really torn with cancelling it, because the bad customer service aside, the late delivery aside, and the bad quality aside, which I know are major bad points, I do enjoy getting the boxes, which is the really strange thing. It's you get tied into the excitement of the box coming, and because you don't know what's in the box, the excitement of what's going to be in the box, and it just seems when you open the box, it's the disappointment, and then thinks, well, I'm going to cancel it. But then you think, well, what if next month's box is better? And I think that's the problem with subscription services, especially mystery boxes. If they do that, that's why they get you hooked on it, because you get the excitement of what's going to be in the next box. And if you're disappointed with the previous month's box, well, if I cancel it, what if that's going to be a really good box and I've missed out on it? So I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. At the minute, I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to carry on getting the boxes and just hope that the quality improves. And I hope that they do. I mean, chances of them seeing this video, you're like, minute. But if they do, I really do hope that they do take into account people's frustrations at the moment with their customer service. All they have to do is look on the group, look on Facebook for people that are having issues with the boxes and aren't happy with the boxes. Especially people that are waiting for their first box, and then that's the one they get. Because I remember getting my first box and it was absolutely incredible. I was so excited to open this box and see what was in it. And I mean, I've got things on display that I got out the boxes still. And yeah, the first box really exciting, and at the moment it just seems like the first box excitement for people isn't happening. So I'm sorry for the rant video. I don't normally do rant videos at all, as you know if you follow my channel. But I've showed these boxes a couple of times and it just needed to be said. So don't worry, next time will not be a rant video. I'm not sure what it'll be, but it won't be a rant. I won't be going on about anything. I'll leave the link to the Harry Potter deals group in the description box below. Join if you love Harry Potter, if you want deals, you want anything, join it. It's a fantastic group. We're all very friendly. And yeah, if you do want your box, don't be put off by it. It's all personal experience. This is just how I feel about the box. You may have a completely different experience. So yeah, just go for it and see what you think. But for now, happy couponing and bye.